It's kind of just a family affair tonight with this guy back here. But y'all know him, I'll start with him. So I don't know what I need to say. Y'all could probably tell me more, some things that I might want to know. But this is Greg Nance, and we've been married for like 4 years, I think. And I always say, pray for him because I didn't come with instructions, but then what guy reads instructions anyway? Amen. But this is Greg Nance. Y'all make him welcome. On the piano is our mama. She writes most of the songs that we do. The first two actually are some of hers, and she keeps us in line. And pray for her. She might get a little emotional in a moment, but she's going to have carpal tunnel surgery actually later this week. And she's kind of scared. It is kind of scary because, all we know is her playing the piano, and it's just kind of like, what's that going to be like? But anyway, y'all pray for her and welcome her this evening. On the drums is our brother from another mother, Trevor Sutton. He's not kin by blood, but he's stuck with us now. And I usually say he's the brother I never wanted. But this is Trevor Sutton. He's in graduate school at East Central. Let's make him welcome. Say the sister I never wanted. I'm kidding. We're like 8 years apart, so I had a good run there by myself. But this is Macy. She's in the nursing program at East Central, and pray for her and pray for any future patients she might have. This is Macy Gaston.
This is our oldest daughter, Kami, and she was pretty nice. Sometimes she picks on me, but she was nice to me, I guess, because I could. What? Oh, your pastor's here, so she's got to be nice. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad they made it, too. This is our oldest daughter, Kami Nance. And in the back is my husband, James, running the sound and taking care of us. And if there's any trouble with the sound, if it's too loud. If the sound is too loud, or it needs to be turned back up or whatever, just give him the look. Do you have the designated person in your church that tells you how to adjust sound? Every church has them. They usually sit on the front row. But since no one's up here, maybe you don't have any here. And then we are glad that our pastor and his wife and sister-in-law made it. And we're glad to see you out and about. Did you float up here? Glad to see you. I know this means Bronx when it's over, so I'm really excited to see them. But let's make good welcome to us. Okay. All right. Oh, I did. I'm sorry. My little grandbaby, Canaan, is back there. And that is Canaan and Greg's little boy. And he's 2. And he just has James wrapped around his finger. And mine too. I can't even see him, but what's he doing? He's running the sound. Okay. Here's a song off our latest CD entitled Lately I've Been Thinking About Home.
Stirred up in
we're going to do is one that I really thought this was going to be our radio song. In fact, when we submitted our CD to the gospel station, this is the one that we kind of told them that we were favoring. But I'll share with you later the one they picked, and we're real excited about the one they picked. But this was the one I think that was just really special to our hearts because it's been a song that we wrote, but it has really carried us through some hard times. When I wrote this song, we were living on the highest high. Everything was just going great. And so when I finished the song, I began to weep and because it scared me. And I even said there at home all by myself. James was at work, Macy was uptown, and it was just like, I said, Lord, please don't let anything happen to my kids. Because I knew from the viewpoint of the song, it was for someone that has come into a season of probably their hardest time in their life. And it scared me. We weren't ready to record yet, so we just kind of put the song up, was saving them as we were writing them, trying to build up enough to have to record. And about a year later, we pulled the song out and said, yeah, we want to put this on the CD. And we left for Arkansas for a revival. We got back, or on our way back, little Canaan was 6 months old, and he began to have trouble waking up from a nap. And from at that point, he's 2.5 now. It has been valleys, and mountaintops, and valleys. It seems like more valleys and mountaintops. Struggling with Canaan's health issues. And that song, the words just came back, and I thought, Lord, if it was for anyone, it was for me. And it's been a comfort to me. So we want to share this song with you that no matter what you're going through, if it's health, if it's marital struggles, if it's just wayward children, just whatever. I mean, we don't know who's here and what burden they may be carrying. But this song, the Lord comforted me through it. And this is entitled, Settle My Soul.
Floods stay.
last night we sang in Choctaw, Oklahoma, and we had tornadoes coming on the north side of us. I asked James today, my husband today, I didn't last night. I was just like, ooh, I'd look at the radar if I always wait for service to start. Some people came and said, we're just going to buy some CDs and leave. And they buy CDs and leave because of the storms. And he said, oh, it got within probably, the one that was touched down was like 20 miles from us. I was like, well, but even that was bad, but the rain was really bad. And when we were singing I'm Caught in a Flood on the song, we were just saying, we were really caught in the flood last night. And we were leaving and we started down this one road, I don't even remember the name of it, but we saw tail lights in front of us just sitting. As we pulled up, it was a big pickup, it was just sitting there. And we sat there for a little while behind it, and James said, I don't think he's going to try it. And he said, he thought about, or he said he thought about if he'd move, I'd go on through. Well, the pickup backed up next to us, and the guy, they rolled their window down, and they were from that area. And they said, oh, don't try it, don't try it. Said, you can't really tell from here, but it's like 3 feet probably running over. You couldn't see the cement pillars on the bridge on the sides. So here we are on an embankment. Don't know where we're at, it's raining so hard. But somehow, because of James, and I'm so appreciative of everything he does, he backed us in the trailer out of there, out of the danger, into some little driveway. I just didn't even look. I didn't even want to look. But we got out of there, and I just think about how the Lord protected us on our journeys, and He has so many years. And I know I was so thankful. My mama she'd say, I pray when you leave, and I'm just, when you get back, she always prayed for traveling mercies on us. And I think about those times that we do have people praying for us when we go up and down the highway. But I don't know if the rain is if we're getting it a lot more this week, I don't know. It's something else, isn't it? But it's going to be nice when those ponds and springs and when the sun shines again. I'm looking forward to that. You ready, baby? Okay. All right. This song is an old song, and it's probably in your hymn book. And you'll recognize it. You'll recognize the words. We want to share this one with you. sometimes I don't have any trouble talking. I probably talk too much. And I kind of like talk to give her a chance to change her guitar, but I'm kind of in a quiet mood. James like, praise the Lord. They're taking James. Wow, very cool. Ready? All right. This is a song that features Macy. It's one of our newest ones that we do, and I love the message in it. It's a ballad, and when I heard this song, I just barely had the radio up in the vehicle, but I faintly heard the first line, and it had me. And I turned it up, and as soon as I heard it, got home, looked it up, and I told the girl, I said, I found a song that just got to do. I mean, it just, being a songwriter and everything, you know, there's, sometimes you can hear a song and you know, they'll say, oh, the Lord gave it to me. We're like, you know, but sometimes you hear those really good songs. But when I heard this song, I thought, now someone was very inspired because the message, I think, is powerful, very powerful. And, so we're going to feature Macy on Angel at the Crossroads.
Crossroads.
sing as many as we did the first time. We just have like maybe probably 3 more when we come back. And real quickly, I will say that we do have CDs available in the foyer. We've recorded 3, and they're $15 for 1, or 2 for 25, or 3 for 30. If you're interested, when service is over, Macy will be out there to help you. And the message was long this morning. But he didn't say a whole lot, but I will say that when I was a little girl, they were singing and playing, and I would go hear them. And I would want to sit on the front row piano side because Joanne was like my inspiration. She could just tear the piano up. And I really think it's neat because down, years later now, they're my pastors, and we're in the church there, and we're going to sing, and they're coming to support us. On the 4th Sundays, we have a long message and dinner because we don't have Sunday night services on 4th Sundays. And so they were able to come up and be with us. And that means a lot to me when they want to come and be with us. I appreciate you coming out tonight. And in fact, I think this is one of his favorite songs. And I think because it kind of has a honky-tonk beat. But it's been sanctified. Because the first time he heard it, he said, I thought that kind of sounded like George Jones. But this song is a fun song. I enjoy the music to it. Greg really makes it come alive on the bass. And, he was real quiet and timid when he came to that, when he married Taylor. He was. I don't know if that's his if that's family. Is Greg naturally quiet and timid?
No.
And fooled me somehow. Oh, you did fool me. Fooled me bad. He was working at, I'm going to tell this, he was working at Fishing and Go Lumber. And we had to go in there for stuff. And I come back, I was like, Kaylee, you're not going to believe who I saw all grown up. She didn't want to hear it. I said, Greg. She was like, oh. I said, we talked about music, and he asked if he could add me, or we could be, back then, MySpace. And I said, sure. So anyway, I showed her his picture on MySpace, and either she was just trying to be cool around me, but she leaned over my shoulder and she was looking. And I think Whitney was giving him a haircut in this picture, and she was like, yeah, he did grow up, and that's kind of just the end of it, and then summer went past, and we were singing in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and James used to love Stillwater and OSU, but since this time, I'm not sure how he feels about it, but we were at Stillwater, and lo and behold, a message came to Kaylee on Facebook. Ooh. And so anyway, it kind of all started there from Stillwater. And I told him, I said, we are actually booked back at Stillwater this year in August, and that's how it was back then. And I said, ooh, it's like all over again, Stillwater. And I don't know what it has to. It doesn't have to do with Jesus or anything, but I'm just telling you. Let me go back to the song. Watch and pray. Here we go.
Don't you think you better do some praying? Learn to talk to Jesus on your own. Mom has always prayed while you were straying. What will you do? Mom's prayers are gone. What will you do when Mama's prayers are gone? You know that she won't be here on her own. Her prayers have always gone with you wherever you have roamed. But what will you do when Mama's prayers are gone? Mama's prayed both day and night. Lord, please steer my baby right. Watch over him and keep him safe from harm. When you tend evil care, you can count on Mama's grace. Lord, please keep her safe in your arms. What will you do? You know that she won't be here on her own. Her prayers have always gone with you wherever you have roamed. What will you do? Mama's prayers are gone. Her prayers have always gone with you wherever you have roamed. What will you do? Mama's prayers are gone.
Thank you. We're going to do one more song to close out our part tonight. And this song, we just found out a couple of weeks ago that this was the song that the radio was going to put into full rotation, and we've been hearing it now. And I was excited when they told us what it was. I thought, that was a good call on their part, because I think it's a message that's timely for today. And it started playing last Monday, I believe it was. Greg was coming home from the city and he heard it, and told Kami, and she texted. It was so exciting for us, because it's been a long time coming from start. I still have the piece of paper where I started scratching out ideas on the song, and thoughts, and then just to see it grow into something, and now it's being shared lots of different places. And when I wrote this song, we had a friend that he is just going through such a terrible time in his life, family circumstances, and he was broken, but he stood steadfast for the Lord. And we were in an afternoon service with him, and I saw him come in, and the people there that saw him, they didn't know what he was going through, because they didn't know what he was all dealing with within his family, but we did, but I saw him just bravely, take the pulpit and preach on faith, and it touched my heart, and it got me to thinking, like, so many times people come through our doors of our churches, and they're broken, hurting people, and they can be a family member, they could be someone you're close to, and you really don't know what they may be dealing with. And then we have those that come, that fallen, and they won't forgive themselves. They come back, but they don't feel like they're ever worthy to do anything for the Lord, and then that's just not the case. And then we have those that come back, and we as Christians don't want to be very forgiving. We want to sometimes be the one that gives the killing blow to someone who's already hurt and wounded, laying on, by the wayside. And the church can't be that way. We've got to bind up the broken. And that's how this song came about. And so if you're here and you've been beating yourself up for something in the past that the devil keeps reminding you of, you need to just stomp on his head, because if it's covered by the blood, and the Lord has restored you, then you just only need to move forward and do what God has called you to do. We want to share this song with you. This is our last one, brother. It's also available on the newest CD, and most of these songs are. And this is Wounded Warrior. Words can hurt, and words can kill. They cut so deep, it's hard to heal. You've been cast down, but you're not destroyed. Rise up. Wounded warrior on the battleground. Wounded warrior, don't lay your armor down. You fought too hard to give up now. Rise up. We all stumble